Hi Sagittarius, this is your May 8th through May 14th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Then we have the Chariot clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands with the Fool and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Leo and Aries in particular, right? What a turnaround for some of you Sagittarius, right? We actually start off with the Three of Swords, which is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So somebody here is definitely brokenhearted. It could be you right now. Perhaps you recently broke up with somebody, or it could be them. They could have just recently broken up with somebody, or perhaps somebody is being left behind. Right? Somebody is being left behind, so the two of you could be together, right? Perhaps you're talking to a person right now, and you're like, I don't know, but yeah, let's see what happens. And here comes this new person who is so much better, and you're gonna drop that other person you were talking to, or it could be them who is dropping somebody, who is leaving somebody behind, because you are just irresistible, Sagittarius, right? So whatever the case with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands, it's going to be left behind, no matter what the scenario is, right? The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. So for some of you, that could be you, or it's the person who is being left behind. What matters is that the two of you have so much love for each other, right? We have the Knight of Cups, the next card over, and we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Just one of those two cards would have been enough, for me at least, to assume that there's definitely love, genuine, authentic love. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the Knight in the Shining Armor, right? And the Ace of Cups is just pure, genuine, authentic love. So when you have both of them on the table, perhaps this is your love for each other. Right? This is the way they're feeling, and that's how you're feeling towards them. I do see you being extremely happy. Let me jump the gun real quick before I forget. Whenever the Sun and the Fool cards come out in the same spread, in the same reading, I always point out the similarities between those two cards. In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun. And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it, and the gesture of the person in the Fool card, and the kid riding that horse in the Sun card. To me, this is an identical gesture. It looks the same, you know. And it's also, to me, a gesture of a very happy individual. Besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Plain and simple. With the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. We always feel love, joy, success, and all that good stuff. Right? The Chariot that the Sun is clarifying could be a Cancer you're dealing with. By the way, the Sun could be Leo. The Fool could be an Aries. But the Chariot is a card of moving forward. It's a card of success. It's a card of victory, triumph. It's a card of bulldozing over other people. So if there is somebody being left behind, then, well, tough. That's all I'm going to say. Unfortunately, this happens. If you're a cross-watcher and you're watching this and you're the one who is being left behind, I'm sure you'll find somebody else. But these two right here, Sagittarius and the person you're getting together with, it almost feels like they're meant to be together, right? In the potential outcome, besides the Fool card, we also have the Queen of Wands. I assume that's you, Sagittarius. I think it's a safe assumption, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Fool, like I said, could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. The Fool is a card of liberation. The Fool is a card of when things feel like a breath of fresh air. With the Fool card, we feel like it's the right thing to do. We're not even thinking twice. Right? The Two of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a soulmate connection. There is two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and your person, the new person. Right? The Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love, and it's when two people feel the same way towards one another. Here's the deal, Sagittarius. Even though we don't have any commitment or marriage cards, I am not gonna do an extended for you. I think you guys got it. This just feels, this spread, this reading radiates happiness. This reading radiates love, and I think it's mutual with those Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. This radiates victory. It's like a dawn of a new era of your life. It's like a new chapter, a very happy chapter. We got quite a few major arcana cards on the table, and they are amazing major arcana cards. Alright, so yeah, really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Hierophant, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords, we have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the deal. Somebody's going to make you a very, very inappropriate offer. And you're going to shut them down. Actually, it's going to infuriate you. Okay, that this person actually had the audacity to offer what they're about to offer you. Right? The Hierophant, the first card that came out, could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but I think the Hierophant is your existing relationship or marriage. It's a very stable, very spiritual card, a very traditional card. And here comes the offer, the Seven of Swords. The next card over, it's a card of a cheater, it's a card of a deception, it's a card of somebody who sneaks around. So I think you can guess what the nature of this offer is, and I think this person knows that you are in a relationship, that you're married, but they're still going to extend this offer to you anyway. And the rest of the spread, I think that's your reaction, right? The Four of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a rejection, and as I was clarifying the Seven of Swords, I actually asked how will Sagittarius feel about this, even though I already saw the Four of Cups. I just wanted a confirmation, and the confirmation I got. The Knight of Swords, this is, I think, you chasing them out of your life. The Knight of Swords could be a very conflicting energy, and in this case, it's totally understandable, right? The Knight of Swords is the knight that tends to get into fights, but in this case, again, this is you getting pissed off at this person and chasing them out. Yeah, the answer is no. And you know what, Sagittarius, people like that do exist. They do, you know. Life is full of all kinds of people with all kinds of things going, right? So I think this will like really infuriate you, but I don't think you should get stuck on this energy. It's just that, you know, like that, people do exist like that. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind, we're still in Mercury retrograde. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. Got the Two of Cups. We have the Magician clarifying it, and we have the Star, the Sun, and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Virgo. You know, this... If it weren't for the Star card, it would have looked like a brand new connection. You know, the Star kind of gives it away that this is somebody from your past. Could be an Aquarius, but another interpretation of the Star card is it's a card of a healing, right? So perhaps that's what it is. It could be an Aquarius as well, whom you're healing this. This is definitely a reconciliation, a very happy reconciliation, Sagittarius. There is no other way for me to interpret this. We actually started with the Two of Cups. It's a card of a soulmate connection, right? I don't know why the two of you broke up or called it quits, you know, but this is like a renewal, a huge, major renewal, right? The Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's not only a soulmate card, it's a card of when two people who are on the same page, right? The Magician clarifying that out of first three cards that came out, the Two of Cups was the only minor arcana cards, and that's why I clarified it. Okay, I didn't want to clarify the Star and the Sun. They are amazing cards. So is the Two of Cups, but anyway, the Magician could be either Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with, but the Magician is a card of manifestation. And most importantly, it's a card of taking action, right? So there's definitely action being taken. And it feels like the two of you just couldn't wait to get back together, you know. It just feels happy. Speaking of happy, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the happily ever after card. So you got two cards with the word happy in them. Okay, the Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, by the way, but it is the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun, we always feel on top of the world. The Ten of Cups is not only the happily ever after card, it's a card of a family, commitment, marriage. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So yeah, this is definitely a reconciliation. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius. This week we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, Mercury retrograde affects people in many different ways. So you'll be hearing from somebody from your past. They miss you, or they think that you were the most important asset to the company, or something like that, right? The Five of Cups, this first card that came out, has always to do with the past. It's a card of missing the past, grieving the past. Here comes the Page of Wands. It's a message coming your way from that person, right? And the Three of Pentacles in the middle is a card of collaboration. It often plays out as a card of workplace environment or business place environment. And what they want to do is offer you that Ace of Pentacles. They will either offer you your old job back, or perhaps if this person started a new job, right? Perhaps they have a new opening at that new job, and they thought of you. They think that you would be the best fit. So they're offering you that Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is no joke. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces, if you ask me. And this is a serious offer. It's an offer of the Ace of Pentacles always is associated with something long-term and a lot of money. Okay? Or both. So hopefully both. I don't know what you're going to do about this. But, like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is no joke. So it's going to be up to you how you want to handle this. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be directly or indirectly related to you, right? Because we don't have you on the table. We do have this Queen of Pentacles. Right? It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If they're not an Earth sign, it could be somebody you work with or do business with. They could be somebody who does your finances or somebody else's finances. Right? And what you're not expecting is severing ties with this person. Again, it could be you or it could be someone else. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck is a card of a secret. So that's probably a secret that only you or somebody else is aware of. Or the High Priestess could be, intuition. Perhaps your intuition is going to tell you it's time for you to part ways. Or again, some kind of information, some kind of a secret is going to come out, and that will result of this severing ties. And it's going to be an ugly severing ties. I got to be honest with you. It's not going to be pretty. Okay, the Tower in the middle is a card of things falling apart, or something that happens unexpectedly, right? The Five of Swords right next to the deck. It's never pretty with the Five of Swords, especially since it's the last card that came out. So yes, it's a card of a major fight, a breakup, divorce. This is when people slam the door on the way out, and they usually have something to say on the way out. Yeah, so that's what you're not expecting. Unfortunately, that's how I have to end this reading, but at least you now know what's coming your way. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.